Hello, everybody. Welcome to another 180 Markets weekly wrap. And for starters, the first thing we're seeing is that this is seasonally the slowest time of the year, and certainly markets are not disappointing. A lot of volatility, a lot of market pullbacks. Saying that, probably the biggest macro story we're seeing right now is the difference in prices of energy versus share prices of energy companies. While we have gas hitting $6 per MCF, oil hitting $80 a barrel, share prices are still languishing. And certainly something is going to give either on the upside of the share prices or the downside of the commodities, but something is going to change. That's the biggest trend or biggest thematic we've seen this week. And the second thematic that's big this week is the rise in interest rates. It's probably getting a lot less coverage than energy pricing, but still interest rates up about 20 basis points in the span of 10 days. Certainly something to keep an eye on as inflation worries start to pick up. And with that, we'll turn over to the more specific area of what we're seeing specifically in the markets. Over to you, Sean.
Thanks, Greg. This week, as Greg said, it's been a really dull week, especially in small cap world. I think what's happening is we've had a lot of volatility, and usually people say volatility is good, but I usually notice it's not a good thing because it creates a lot of fear. So when there's fear, people aren't buying as much and volume really falls. So it's been pretty dull out there. It's actually amazing that 2 weeks ago, everyone couldn't stop talking about uranium, and now no one's really mentioning uranium. It seemed like it might have just been a 2-week bubble, but I mean, time will tell. Lithium still feels in fashion. We've seen a few big quick runs of companies, I guess, buying lithium assets and expanding into that. And it's pretty strange that companies who aren't lithium are going into lithium now, and that may just be a sign of getting their share prices pushed up. So while there has been a lot of individual stock moves, there doesn't seem to be a theme out there. The only theme we're noticing, I guess, that potash has seemed to take off a bit, and stocks like KP2, which we raised for recently, and Danaki, and there's quite a few in the sector that aren't known about that have really got some market attention. Just one stock this morning that we're trying to work out is Amani Gold. It's basically up 3 or 4 times. Massive volume. We think it's just because it's traded overseas, and pretty interesting how they did a raise of 0.1 about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it's trading at 0.4 this morning. So investors also got a free option with that. So we're keeping an eye on that.
Excellent. Thanks, Sean. And speaking of ups and downs, Jake, over to you with the most ups and downs for the week.
Sure. Thanks, Greg. And as Sean mentioned, a couple of those lithium stocks that have gone crazy, Red Dirt Metals, the ticker's RDT, they had a crazy week on the market. So just last week, they were trading at 24 cents a share. However, they announced on Monday that they had intersected multiple high-grade lithium results from drilling and surface rock chips from its recently acquired Mount Ida project. So the share price went ballistic after. I mean, it reached an intraday high of 90.5 cents on Tuesday. Just 3 weeks ago, they raised 15 million at 15 cents per share. So almost a 500% increase. And some of you, like Sean, may remember the company used to be called TNT Mines.
I told you not to mention that one, Jake. It's killing me this week.
So QX Resources, the ticker QXR, was one to also benefit from an acquisition. They acquired a prospective lithium prospect in the Pilbara region of WA. So, I mean, the acquired land has very limited historical exploration, and the project is months away from receiving a grant. However, on Thursday, the share price doubled. It reached an intraday high of 2.6 cents after closing the night before at just 1.3 cents. The share price has since settled, but yeah, a crazy jump on open on Thursday. LIS, another lithium stock, hit the boards this week and rocketed north. It reached an intraday high of $3.05 on Tuesday upon open. The company listed after raising 34 million at 85 cents, and they are hoping to make lithium sulfur commercially viable. So, I mean, to take it home, take it away, Ariella. Those were the ups this week.
Thanks, Jake. Okay, so we'll start off with one of our most extremely demanded raises of the week, and this is Nova Minerals. We actually sent it out on a Sunday, and even though it's lockdown, we still received a huge demand because no one's doing anything. This was a $12 million raise led by our friends at Evolution Capital, and the raise was priced at 11 cents, representing a 20.7% discount to the last close of 14.5 cents. Tiona Mining was another one which we had a massive interest on here at 180 Markets. It's the third raise in the last few months, and each raise has been priced at a higher price than the previous one, which highlights the growth in confidence from our investors. The raise was priced at 14.5 cents, representing a 17.1% discount, and the $95 million placement proceeds will be used to fund the acquisition of the Moblin project, which majorly boosts the company's assets. Tiona is growing into a giant lithium monster. Finally, Alligator Energy. It was a huge surprise to us that Alligator Energy entered a trading halt this morning for another capital raise. Again, similar to Tiona, this is its third raise in only a short period of time. And if you all remember, this is one of our most successful lead managed roles here at 180 Markets. We raised Alligator Energy money at 0.7 cents with a free option, and the stock hit a high of 11.5 cents in mid-August. And we're not sure of the price of this raise, but we are aware that it is being cornerstoned by 4 Hong Kong institutions. Thanks, Greg. Back over to you.
Great. Thanks, Ariella. And everybody, thanks for joining us. As we said before, it's a seasonally weak time of year, but looking, as long as markets don't pull back too much and on low volume, we could set up for an extremely strong end of year. Thank you.